Hello.
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 Hi.
Today we will talking about
Recall
reconnect
healing.
healing.
No,
Recollect
recall healing.
recall healing. Yes, because
Re,
it's
re.
your it's yeah healing and about psychic healing. It's connected like
Psychological, I
psychological
would say.
healing. Yes.
Hmm.
So we, what is this? Maybe you can tell just shortly what is there.
Okay. Recall healing, it's something that you could recall. It's about our conflicts, about our any emotions or any traumas that we have in the past. It could be just recently, just 1 hour ago, right? But sometimes it's deeper. Even
Our
going to
ancestors,
ancestors, right?
yes, it's go very
Mhm.
far sometimes.
So recall healing is something that you have to recall. So the information, let's say you have a cancer, and you come to with contact with the person who knows what it is. And if the person said, "Oh, I have a cancer," but the person will ask the client, "What kind of cancer? Where? Which part?" Let's say if it's a breast cancer, that means the person, whoever you call, will ask the client, um, what happened with your child, or something that you have any like conflict, or something that you have trauma. So right away, the person will just tell, "Oh, this is and this happens," right? So the situation might be, let's say, example, a mother lost her child in the shooting. For a mother who was breastfeeding a child with the breast milk, so it's a really
Traumatic, very,
traumatic for
yes,
mother,
emotional, very
emotional,
emotional.
because we know that
Yeah,
parents should be first in the line going away from the children, not the children first and
yes,
parents. So and then the parents do the funeral, everything, and passed, and over the time, doesn't matter, sometimes people quickly stop heal themselves. Sometimes it could be like years.
yes,
They
of course.
still with the conflict inside. And when they like stop, like start like feeling, okay, now I'm good, I feel great, I found, let's say, something that, or maybe another child came by the time,
Just it's
and
okay. I like,
yes, like
it's okay.
relaxing.
Yes.
I feel comfortable
Yeah.
right now. And what
Then come
happened?
up the conflict.
And there is the cancer comes, breast cancer. So this is the really part that it's scare the person. Why I have the breast cancer? So that's the question. The person asks, what happened? If you find out, okay, so this is what came up, that means I went through the process losing my child, and that's what was it. So you recall the information that was back then.
To understand, and through
Yes.
understanding you let it go.
Sometimes they have sometimes you have the feeling with the emotion crying. So when you are releasing by crying, then you start like losing this this emotion that's stuck in one place, right?
Some people they shaking, yes, they shaking and have chill. For me, when it's come for me, then I feel warm in all my body. It's like whoo, it comes up warm, and of course tears and tears and tears, and sometimes angry, because you need to just
It
let go
depends
of
depends so how you
what
felt
happening.
that time, right?
Yeah, but when you talk about the breast, I have like a living example. The mother, she get her first child very late, and she couldn't breastfeed.
Feed the child. Okay.
Yeah, she couldn't feed the child. Yes, breastfeeding. And now this her daughter, she is like I think 10 years, and she gets the breast cancer, and it's very not funny, but it's very interesting, because the breast cancers comes exactly there where mother is feeding a child on the breast.
Do you know what happened with her?
Now she is get better. We was talking about this, and because she couldn't, she felt guilty very long time that she couldn't breastfeeding her, and now she is like 10 years, so she could let it go. So when I was talking with her, she was like, yeah, yes, it makes sense. So we was like, yeah, like you told me that, just half and half, like 36 years, and then
right, find out. Yeah, it's because how we could say that,
it's
repeating itself.
Yes,
right,
it's repeating.
It's kind of like sometimes like half of your, let's say it happens when the child, any trauma happened, let's say in the womb with mother, and was 9 months pregnant.
Yes.
So the child could have shows anything when it was 9 year old, or 9 months old, because it's symbolic 9. It could be 9 months, 9 year, and then if it's 9 year old came up something, it showed something, then you have to calculate 18. Okay, because right now I'm going in like to the future, let's say, right? 18, and something might happen on when the person was 18, and then you multiply by 2 again, is 36. 18, 36. So let's say she was 36 and she got the breast cancer. Yes. So the moment when it come up and you recognize that you have a breast cancer, you have to start thinking, dividing now by 2. What happened when I was 18? Then you start thinking, this. If nothing, okay, you go again back.
9.
Divided by 2, 9 year old. Yeah. Maybe, but as a child, you don't know. You might ask mommy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you go back when he was 9 months old and figure out like, oh, my mom stopped breastfeeding maybe. And then you
maybe
ask
she
your
don't like
parent,
it.
And maybe she lost her milk, and she was very feeling guilty that she couldn't breast, and like very, but it's not like, oh, I don't have a milk, okay, nothing. But if she was very feel stressful because couldn't feed her child, and this is really important, this trauma gets the child, not the mother, the child.
Yes.
When there's no child, then mother takes to herself, because she might also lose a cat. The person might lose the cat and get the breast cancer, because the cat was as a child. So it's not just only child.
Yes,
it could be also a pet, any kind of pet.
It's amazing what you are talking about.
Sometimes might happen that your husband might be as a child.
Yeah. Yes.
People has different kind of
it's yes, now she is better, it's get better, and she is very positive because now she understand it, and she heal very quickly right now, so it's amazing.
That's cool.
But when you talk about pets, it's very funny because today I was talking with my friend about her pet, and I told her, he show you something. He show you something because her pet don't have a leg, one leg, back leg. So, and it's the left. So it's about our ancestors hierarchy. So something with hierarchy, something what was cutting out. Yes,
that's a good point, because our pets, because they are actually in our house, so are kind of
in
like
our energy field.
And yes, energy field. Our pets also take our energy on themselves. So let's say a cat, a cat might take your sickness on himself and showing, I have that. Let's do something about it. If the person that will not do anything, the cat will die with this tumor or anything, right? I have that kind of example for sure. So there's also kind of like, the pet will show something problem with the teeth or maybe kind of infections. So you have to look as the owner, or the leg. Yes, it's, let's see what's on the left side of so as you say, Kira here.
And it's back leg, back. So it's
back,
long, it's far away.
That's correct.
Yeah. So I was correct. Like, oh, wow, I see the patterns. It was
you are getting quickly.
Yes. It's amazing. And
if you know the simple thing, if you just sketching like that, you just have to see everything on daily basis, and it's really amazing how quickly we could heal ourselves by just
like
watching.
Observation. It's the ground of everything. When you observe, you see.
Because our family, it's our mirror. So if you are with your kids, with your partner, the close ones, with your partner, they are showing you everything about you, everything about you. So it's really amazing. Of course, it's tragic sometimes, and you have to be with this, but the partner, what you have to also look, that you also have to heal yourself, because your partner are showing you your mother. So anything that's, let's say there was a question asking of one person.
Yes. I just get what butterfly in my stomach. I can show my example soon.
Okay, but give me just
first you. Yes.
The person asked the lady who came up with the problem, and asked, "What happened with your mom? Is any problems that you have with your mom?" No, she was so sweet, beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. I have nothing with her. Okay, so let's see what happened with your between you and your partner. Did you see any problems that you could see on him? And she's, yes, he's this and that, blah blah blah. Okay, so this is a mirroring of your mom. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. So you, even though, because if you are getting partner, it's exactly mirroring what you have with a relationship with your mom.
Yes.
Even though you are seeing her as a great person, this is unbelievable what you could find. You don't realize that your mom is your partner, and vice versa. A male has a girlfriend or wife, and they have to look on his father side, right? So if the wife, it's you could say, oh, this and that, and the father was so great, then look what's going on with your father.
Yes, because sometimes we don't want to see, or we are not aware what
we just
there.
Putting a block on our eyes, so we don't see anything. That with my parents was fine. Of course, most of the people will say everything bad about parents, but we have to heal our parents inside
Yes.
of us, not just telling them straight. We have to start healing our
Ourselves.
emotion
And true,
with
when we
them,
heal ourselves, we heal
because
everyone around us, the close one. Because like it's two words, it's two very magical words. Not two, it's four, maybe more. But anyway, it's like uh, the truth will set you free. Yes, because the conflict, it comes from secrets, the emotions that we never show. Exactly. Yes. Yes.
yes, yes,
So this the truth will set you free, because when you know, you can heal this, and love will heal you. Yes,
yeah,
of course, love will heal you, because when you give the love to yourself, you you can heal yourself, and people around you, when they give you love, and you know you can count on them, it's help you. It's like in the relationship, very often very often women repeat the cycle, like I was doing this,
mm-hmm.
like I was choose the man, because it's they don't choose you, you choose
Mm-hmm.
you. It's like, yes, you both choose, because this man will have the pattern or the conflict in himself too,
That it's
so you
actually
connect
combined to
together.
yours, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes, so it's not a matter if you are in Africa and I am here in Sweden. We will connect one day, because our energy, our
Matching.
yes, we have
Mm-hmm.
very likely
Even though
perfect.
from not just only yeah, of course it's just only yours, but you are carrying the conflict with your ancestors, and he is carrying the
Yes,
conflict with his ancestors.
but they are
But
perfect.
yeah, actually his will be with yours are not the same, of course it's not the
No,
same,
no,
but you
no,
guys
not
will
the same.
be like fitting, to be bounded together,
Yes, exactly. It's
and showing
amazing.
to each other what you have to work. So
Yes,
when
it's
you
so, yeah, it's magical.
the first moment when you meet the person,
Yeah.
you already know his whole life.
Yes, exactly. You can feel, and you feel this. I
that's
need, I
why
need, I need. Yeah.
that's why we have butterflies in our stomach, and we just are kind of, oh my gosh, this is
Yes.
the guy I found for my life.
And then comes out everything like, welcome.
Welcome
So
to my world.
yes, exactly. It was I was working with you and with myself. You helped me like
Right.
2 months now, and I see
Mm-hmm.
the magic in my life, and
Mm-hmm.
I am very grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
You're
and
welcome.
and it's so amazing, because it's when one comes out and
Mm-hmm.
you heal this, then another comes out what is bound with this. It,
Mm-hmm.
like me, I was hunting almost like hunting man who was to heal. And in this last month, I was meeting so many men. They have like in separation and another and another. And I was like, what's going on? What they try to show me? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I am a nurse. They are on, but they are fighting there with those women, and they come to me so I can heal them, and they go again to the war, and they come again,
To
sometimes back.
you.
Yes. So I was like, wait a minute, from where it's come? And then Inca comes. But it's not only my Inca, because I find one more. It's
Yes.
my mom. My mom, she was with my father, and she believed that she can heal him.
Mm-hmm.
And she was in the marriage 20 years, because she really believed that she can heal him.
Mm.
But this never happened. So I was repeating her
What do
too.
you?
Like, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
It's yeah.
And then I was like, no, no more. I don't want to be your nurse. And of course, we need to remember, you can't heal the person You can't. The person need to heal themselves. But what you can do, you can be there for them. You can give them space. Be there for them with your love. Like,
right.
if it's something, I am here.
Support them too.
Support, yes, you will support them. Like, I see your pain. I understand that you need to heal yourself, but I am here. I support you with my strength, with my love. And that's it. It's enough, because it's so much. It's not only this, it's very much. And with this, you just give them space. And sometimes the best medicine to help them heal is just take a 3-step back. Just leave them. Sometimes it's the best to leave them so they can really heal themselves.
That's true, because you have to.
And when you understand, yes, just leave them. Leave them. And if they heal and they come back, okay. If not, it's beautiful. Because they will move with those life.
And you help them to heal, and you heal yourself too.
Exactly. And through this, to understand, and you take the step, you heal yourself too. You give the love to yourself too. It's not only you give to yourself too. And I have another, we was talking about this yesterday, yes? Like, with, I was always, like, my old relationships.
But I can just tell you one thing. Sometimes, even if I could talk to you and I know what's going on with your life, right? I could just send you something to watch, and you get something from that, and boom,
you are amazing. You do this.
It's not just me, but I've seen so many. I've heard so many situations that persons sent that, let's say, YouTube, something on the YouTube, right, to watch. I said, this is for you, please watch it. And that was really like a cherry on the cake, right?
Or you use the words and they are just perfect for the person. For you, maybe not so much, but for the person, it will be like the key. And back to the many of us have this problem. We are hunting. I use the word hunting because it is like this. In my old relationship, I choose not the man who come with really love to me. I was like, no, you love me. I don't want you. I want you because you don't love me. And you will show me what I need to heal to understand. So in every relationship, I choose the man who has problem to love me because of something, because of wounds, or there was not emotional maturity. So, and when they start to love me, and I felt this, it was like I was gone. Just bye. I don't want you anymore. Bye. My love is gone. Bye.
Right.
And then I was like hunting again. Yeah, you will not love me. Okay, come on. Come on. And when he started love me, I was gone. And it was over. And yesterday, I was like, wow, magic. It was like, yes, of course, I understand this before, but it was like this little perfect over the top. And you just like this one person you have, it's get the one. It's like you see all picture. So I have very much of this, but why I was doing this? Why? Why? It's question why. It's not, oh, okay, you choose this man, but why? Because I was not, nobody was planning me. My mother just get pregnant. And of course, when it's not if your mother just get pregnant like this, she was not planning. Of course, there will be one thought like, oh my God, I don't want this. I don't want to be pregnant. She don't see you already. Oh, it will be this girl and she will be beautiful and so blah, 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 blah. She just gets the information, I am pregnant. And she's not ready sometimes. Very often, women, they are not ready. And then first it's, I don't want. But me,
even the thinking, right? Even the thinking of the mother have a big like impact on the child.
And this was on me. So I was hating this man because give me the love what my mother don't give me. I want you to give this love to me.
Even though your mom thought maybe this wasn't, I didn't have anything, that I didn't want you, but she didn't even remember the first moment that she has a big thought like that.
Yes, because I have amazing relationship with my mom. We are very, very close with each other. We talk almost every day, but it was not about now, it's about then. So
and it's amazing, you could just find out when exactly, in what moment. Probably it was when she just realized that she's pregnant. So let's say she was 1 month pregnant, right, with you. So you could just say, okay, when you was, let's say 10 or maybe 1, we look 1, right, 1 month here, so it could be 1 year. What happened then what happened when you was 10, because 1 is kind of like 10 too, or every 2, like 1 multiply 1 is 2, right, 4, 6, 8, and blah blah blah.
When I was 14, I fell in love in I couldn't forget him. It was like, I fell in love, but it was exactly, we was too young. He was putting away me. Yes, like, no. I was 14. And I remember when I was 7, I remember I have my first love in school, in the first class. So yes, it's repeating. But even this man, when I met him, when I was 14, I meet him again 20 years later. My big love come back to my life, and he just fall in love in me, really. And he wants to marry me, and he just started planning wedding, and I was like, oh my God, no, 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 no. So I say to him, I can't. It's better if you go back to the country you are there.
But it's not just only one thing that was combining with your mom, the feeling, because she got also from the past, so it's a combination of.
And it's my father too. It's not only my mom.
Of any stress or any conflict that was happening in the past with the ancestors. So as we know, in your situation, it wasn't just only your mom's, but your her parents, and what happened with them, right? That there was no father over there, so that means there is no marriage. That's why you are going with this flow, with your being loyal to your ancestors, and you're just playing the game that they didn't do it
the
correctly.
Rule. Yes,
the rule, right? No marriage. Even though your mom was in the marriage and back then, but whoever was maybe the 4th in the ancestors, because let's say you are the 4th child behind that, right? So 3,
I am the 1st, but from the ancestors.
So let's go to the 3rd, right? The 4th. Let's go to the 7th, but the most are 3. You are the, let's say, starting from you, your mom is 1, your mom's father or mom is second, and then the third.
Yeah.
What happened with that person? So that was your great grandma, right?
It
She
was
didn't have
her,
a
yes.
marriage. She didn't have marriage, right? So
And
this
another
is
too. It's for both sides because
it
it was
both sides, right? So
word
you that's why
war.
it's yeah, that's why you took the you took the strong power of two sides,
Yes.
and it went on your side. Because if it will be just on the one side, it will not slightly, you will be have a marriage, no marriage, marriage, no marriage, like that. But in this situation, you are no marriage at all. That's it.
Yes.
Even if you sometimes feel, oh,
I
I want
was
love,
married.
love, love.
I was married just only 5 months.
You see, but
So
right
yes.
away it went away because you are a loyal person to your ancestors.
Yes. And it couldn't work. It couldn't work. And of course, yes.
Because you have inside the feeling, no, no,
Yes.
I
Yes.
cannot do it. I have to be loyal to my grandparents, right?
Yes. Not anymore. Not anymore. Thank you.
You
But
give them
anyway,
back.
I have it. I have it before. Yes.
Mhm.
So now it's
So, I could just say example, when you are done with that, when you realize, when everything start be cleared, you have to write down on the piece of paper everything what
yes.
happened with you in your life. It wasn't yours, and you giving away to your ancestors,
Yes.
and signed with big love. And you have to fire this paper, uh, and the ashes you have to put outside. You never do
In the
inside in your home.
water. Yes.
You never, you just write down inside the letter.
Yes.
But fire you do outside, not inside, because you
Yes.
will keep this energy inside your
Yeah.
house. So it has to be outside, outdoors. Fire the paper, ashes throw to the water, to the to the air, or
Yeah.
to the ground, to the
Yeah.
mother earth.
Yes. So it will be like you round this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exactly like I am not a lawyer, not anymore, and I am not sacrifice myself. I go back to my pure source, who I am, so I can be myself, be me. So it's the most important. So we are here actually we play the role, different roles, so we can go back to source. And we think about the source like we will die and we go back to the source. No, we can do this in this life. We can go back to our source in this life.
Yes.
And we are the universe. We are, it's like we mirror everything outside, and everything outside mirror to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's so amazing. If you look on this, it's magical. But yes, of course, it goes with suffering sometimes. But when you understand, then it's not it. Then the suffering will be not so
Deep.
deep. Yes, because you understand. So you know, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I will work. I will work. But sometimes you have enough. It's like, oh, I can't anymore. I am so tired. I am so tired because it takes so much energy, and it's working through emotions come up, and it's so emotional. uh, you get tired, you get it's so much. And it's not about it, because many people take I am guilty of this, and I am no, you are not guilty. You're
Mm-hmm.
not,
Okay.
because the person played the role for you, so you can see something,
Mm-hmm.
so you can understand. And it's more about to make peace with yourself,
Yes.
and just thank you that you show me this. It's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. I love you for this. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not easy. It's not easy now. It's easy for me to say, because I am like, from yesterday I was like, flying away, flying. It's amazing when you feel this.
And you couldn't sleep all night.
No. I was like at 7 o'clock and I was like, oh my God, I can't sleep. And I feel so alive. I feel so happy, so free, so full of love. And want to share just this with everyone, that it's so very important, because we don't understand. So many people sometimes we want heal, yes, heal other, but wait a minute, no, not this way. Heal yourself and be
First,
support
heal
for
yourself.
others.
That's true.
Yes, be support for others and give them love, but heal yourself, so it's help them.
And another thing is, when you heal yourself, and let's say you have a 2, 3, 4 brother or sisters, when you heal your roots, your brother and sister will be healed too.
Exactly.
So you will do a big favor for them.
Yes.
Helping them, even they will, they have no idea about that, because you don't have to push them to that. If they are not in that kind of situation, don't go too deep. You could just ask about ancestor, help me to find this or that, but don't go deep, because if the person is not about that, they don't believe, because they believe in the the regular medicine. So let them do that. When even
we
though
need to respect
sometimes, because the medical situation could also help people when they have a tumor, and it's, let's say, on the some place that it's really long. It's like you go to the hospital, they cut it, right? And if you are still in the conflict, this tumor will grow up again. And if you are, so they just cut it for you. And if you are not gonna go away with the conflict, it will come back again. So as the example, when you have the ovaries, right, and a woman had a tumor on the ovaries, and it started, like you said, the lady said to her, you know what, you go back to the hospital, back and forth, because the tumor are growing like a baby, 9 months.
Oh
Because
my God.
ovaries, it's about the child, right? It's exactly. So when the 9 months go away, you are realize that, okay, this is from that situation. The person went to the hospital, they cut it, and from that day, no more, because she understood what was the cause, where this came from. Okay, so sometimes you have to get help from the medical personnel, right, from the hospital point of view, or any medical, that if you sometimes are in a really bad situation, don't put away the medicine. Just take it and realize, work with this person who want to help you, get rid of it, the problem. Let's say if it's what I could say, there's a one that you have to really take the pills. How you call that with the I forgot
it's
that.
like you are drug.
No, it's not about the drugs. The sickness that it calls depression.
Okay.
If you have depression, right, deep depression, and you have to take the medicine, you cannot put away those medicine. You have to take and work.
With time.
Yes, with time. Work with your problem, what's going on, and start figure out, okay, this is with that understanding, and with the process, slowly, you will feel you will not take away. You will just go to the psychologist and he will tell you, oh, you feel much better now, so we're gonna lower you the pills. And working still, because with the depression is not the deep depression. I mean, very, very deep depression.
Yes,
it's not so easy. It's not so easy.
Yes, you need to be very, very
delicate.
Take it slowly. It's very dangerous. It's like the most difficult to work. It is to work with people with deep depression. It's like you need to find the words. So it's like you go round and very careful. But sometimes you need to push the button. But you need to trust your intuition when to do this. And it's very often I don't want to work with such things because it takes very much energy from me.
Even though when I study from the doctors who was a doctor.
Yes.
She was a doctor and now she's doing the recall healing. She said that even though she's like 10 years qualified doing that, it's not so easy.
No,
it's really hard working with that kind of client. So of course, always, there's no problems, but it has to be just slowly,
very
and
gentle.
not just yet. It's not just only one session. It has to be couple sessions.
No. It's many sessions. Sessions.
I'm just saying couples means like there's depends of the person how much they need.
Of course, when you have this intuition and you see things, it's more easy. It's more easily to go through with this person. But sometimes it's not enough. Even it's not enough because it's like you have it's like working with egg.
Very soft egg.
Very soft egg. So it takes so much energy. It's so you need to be very, very careful. Exactly like you say. But when you was talking about this, I recognize right now the conflict. It's like look. When the woman, like in my case, was the last time it was I met the man, they have separation or things like this, and I help them how they should talk with the wife or what they can do to heal the marriage if it's the case, because sometimes there's
no way.
Okay. Yes, there's no way. But in this 2-3 cases, the last 3 wow. So there is the hope. So I help them, and now I recognize, oh my God, in the same time, to help them to heal the marriage, separate this, I help myself to heal my masculine and feminine. You understand?
Yes.
So I connect through this. I help myself to connect myself, my feminine with my masculine. There was the conflict, and my relationship with men. So
it's everything is connected to your parents, mothers, all fathers, mothers in the line.
Yes.
So as one day I told you that we could do kind of like like healing from just like taking your hands to the sky and say to
I was doing this
the
yesterday.
Sun. Did you see that? So you just
different,
ask your fathers, all fathers from your father's line, to come down, and then like you saying some words. So one day maybe we could do that.
Yeah, we can do it.
Bring down when you stand up and go down deep with your head down to the Mother Earth, and then you are connecting with all mothers, women's from your roots, from your ancestors, mothers, all mothers.
I was doing
And it was so beautiful to just clean
You do it
that.
this? You
No, I didn't do it
Not
yet.
yet.
I
Not
just
yet.
saw that on
Yeah.
video. Yeah, so it was so. I felt that it's beautiful. It's
For
connected
me, it was little
together with that.
different. Yeah, I do it this little different, but it's almost the same. I was like more about with my left hand, I ask my all mothers, and with my right hand, I ask my all fathers,
Right.
and I bring them, and I in 1 minute I felt this, because our ancestors, I am coming from Poland, so there was war, there was, yeah, the first world war, and another world war, and it was very not so far away, so there was much suffering. There was so special women, they needed go in the field and work, and they carry baby. Sometimes there was, sorry to say, but they was raped. They
Yes.
didn't know what the father was. There was so much rape there, and lose their land,
And
lose their,
all the
yes,
women had to suffer with that, keeping in themselves, not telling their children. So this is a big secret,
yes,
guys. This is a big secret that kept inside of the poor woman and kept to another generation with these sufferings. And we are carrying, because you, me, carrying that. We don't know. Maybe I don't know yet. Maybe something not happened in my family, but one day maybe I figure out that something happened in my family.
yeah,
Like back then, maybe my grandma's mother had been raped or something, right? So have no idea, because they died. So in my situation, I have to look back what's going on that time, even though they
so
didn't say anything. But because they let's say in my family, the grandma was fighting with her sister about the land. So this is also kind of like a big trauma for families, for myself, for my parents, right? They left, they was living in that kind of like stress, because the the grandparents, I mean mother of that, was
yeah,
fighting with their siblings about the land.
yeah,
And this came up to their children. They had to pay for the fees for lawyers. So this is really a big trauma
in
kept
my
in.
case, it's like my grand my grandmother needed to leave the big land they have,
And the
because
house, and the
yes,
house,
the house, and uh, yeah, I come from
everything
farmers
they have
family,
there. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and there was the big, yes, it was like my mom, she was still in the farmer family, so we can, yes, some part of
Mm-hmm.
me comes from the farm, from my mom's side,
Side.
and from my father too. So, but this common in Poland. There's many farmers this
Mm-hmm.
time, so they was lost everything, and we could see the suffering in our family too. So from our ancestors, because they was not talking about it.
And this gets to not having enough money, losing all the
Yes,
time.
exactly. It
Even though
was,
when you make money, you
they
lose it,
just gone.
because you are loyal to your ancestors. I had something and I lost because it was taken from me. The
Yes.
Germans was taking, right? So it, the situation is in all families. Why we, like in our country or any countries, there was people poor. They
Yeah.
have to look back then what happened with their ancestor, how they feel, how they was going through. Sometimes when you start asking questions, you will get into it. Sometimes it's hard for themselves to get into it, so they need another person. When you talk with another person, it's you starting like it open, the doors open for you.
Yes.
Even though if I don't remember something, I ask my sister, or I have my parents, so I ask my parents. You ask whoever you have very close next to. Could be a cousins, because you are from the same ancestors. So go and
Yes.
ask what happened.
Yeah.
Why I have, this kind of, first of all, start doing the list of who has what, any kind of sickness, any traumas, any problems, emotions, list of that stuff. Myself, starting from myself, going to my parents, going to my brothers, sisters, going to cousins, going to grandparents, and make it the roots deeper.
Like the family tree. Yes.
It's
Ancestors
kind of
tree.
like I would show you with a plant, right?
Yeah.
If, let's say, something here start be like getting brown, it's not because you have everything green.
Yes.
But let's
What
say
we
this
say.
part
Yeah.
will start dying, right?
Yeah.
Start be getting brown. So what we have to do, why it's here getting brown? Because here deep in the roots,
Yes.
that
Yes.
was starting the problem. Maybe I didn't water the plant.
Yeah.
I didn't give any vitamins or something into the to the ground. So
Yeah.
we have to look into the roots, and roots are our
Yeah.
ancestors. This is a perfect example.
Yes.
This what happened here, it shows with our kids. So if something we do wrong, or something happened to us and we didn't go clear our emotion, we didn't speak to someone to tell, listen, I felt so bad about this or that, right?
And we
You have to
hold this.
clean. Yes. And in most of the cases, people hold to themselves.
And there is the problem. And some people they can't
They
lose
said,
the
why
weight.
I don't want to tell another person my bad story. Especially here in America, people are saying, oh, everything is good. But inside
In
it's
Sweden
garbage.
it's the same. Yeah.
Like in Poland, mostly in Poland, they say, oh, bad, everything bad. But still, not everything. They will just say bad, but they will not talk. Oh, you know what? I have that kind of situation. I don't want to tell you, but if you would like to listen, I will tell you, because I'm not feeling so great. My brother died and something, let's say, example, right? And
But
I'm
then
not
still they are more open. Polish people are more open to
more
talk.
open, but there people are dying as well, so they
yes, of course.
some people they of course there's so many people, so more of them will just say it like not deeply, they will just say it lightly, not so well, whatever it's happening right now, but they don't say anything that happened back then.
No.
Or they will not say anything that it's happening about their ancestor, what they have let's say the secret. But secrets stay only in the family. That's what was deeply rooted. The family said no, never
Sometimes
tell.
they don't talk about this. They don't talk about this either,
Yes.
So
yes.
not even in family they keep.
Let's say if there is a situation that the mother was raped by a group of people, right?
Yes.
And the child doesn't know who is the father and start asking, who is my father? So the mother will just say, oh, I had just, with a random man because I like him. He was so sexy. And I didn't want a man having me being next to me. I just wanted to be like that. But she's not telling the truth. She's just hiding what really happened. And the child will have bad eyes, just like going, crazy here and there. I don't know, it's like lazy eyes or how they call that, right?
Yeah, it's the street or how it's
No,
called. I don't
they
know.
actually probably go this way and that way. Both left side and right side, it's not
Yeah.
I don't know how it calls in English, but it's not straight like we see.
Yes. Yes.
Their eyes will go like that, like
Yeah. There
back
is
and forth.
always
It's
they
not
show that
stay
there was
on.
the rape in family.
Yeah, there was a rape in family.
Yes.
Actually, with the, let's say, with the mother, and
In this
there was
case.
rape.
In
Yes,
this case, yes.
I just tell you the real example which
Yes, I know.
I've learned,
Yeah.
right? And the mother didn't tell her what happened.
Yeah.
So when she came with her children, they had a rash between their legs, and this is meaning raping. It's first thing, right? It's a group raping. It's not just only one, it's a group. And the mother, the mother didn't think about herself, about the children, because the rash is since they was born.
Yeah.
So the doctor asked her, what happened, why you don't have a father? And she said, I don't know, mommy tell me this and that, right? That she just have for fun, and probably some of the sportsmen got pregnant her. And the doctor said, no, this is not true. You have to ask your mother and tell her. No, she will not tell me, forget it. I was asking many times, and because I felt that it's not right something, she will not tell me, because parents, they don't want to tell you something that is really, really painful for them. So the doctor said, okay, so I see that there was a group raping. And she said, you know what? My mom always just tell me that she has a dream about the men chasing her and her friend in the woods, and they took them and raped them. And the doctor said to her, okay, this is the story. And she start like getting chills and start crying.
My
what
God.
It was painful for her, but she like a rain just clear her body, and she realized, okay, now I understand why I have that. So a couple days later, her children didn't have any rash between their legs, and maybe month, 2 months later, her lazy eyes get away. She perfectly see. Yeah, so that
amazing,
was great,
magical. Yeah,
it was a great story. So same thing like with the same thing. It's not the kind of same thing, but raping. With raping, it's come up the child, but how you call it? It's masturbation. No, when the child is touched, but some members of the family, like grandparents,
yeah, it's
father, or I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
It's not masturbation. No. It's oh my God.
There is some words for that, but
yes,
we are not in medical stuff in English, so it's harder for us to tell. But when it says to the depression, it's something that some of the members of family was touching the girl or the boy in the private sections, and this is a trauma for the children. So
even they don't know it because they don't understand, but it's built the trauma.
Yes, but it's not just only in their case. There might be also in case of their parents.
Yes,
grandparents.
Often it
so
is
it's a really, because in this situation, if it's the depression, you're just closing yourself. You don't want to show anything, right? So it's much deeper in the roots.
Yeah.
You have to go deeper and find out what happened there, because there might be really, really messed up situations that's what it comes up to your depression.
Yes.
So if you're not gonna find out from the past, because you are just no, I don't want to go deeper, so you will be the victim for whole entire life, and you will be taking the pills. It's your choice. It's your choice. Believe me.
So don't look like, oh, I don't want to see it. Oh, it will go away with time. No, it will be worse. It will be built. It will be this. Yes, worse.
And another thing,
your children.
Another thing, it's you losing money going every time to the psychopathic people.
Yes.
And you have to deal with them. You have to talk with them, tell them the story, and they just, okay, take it this.
Yes, it's like, yes, take this and you will be good.
Have it.
No, it's
take
like
pills.
Yes. And so even it's hard, even you feel so much pain, just don't close your eyes for this. Just go deep. It's like, okay, I will work with this, do it this, because you do this for yourself.
And sometimes for your children.
To be happy.
Sometimes for your children as well.
Yes, for yourself, and of course
because
for your children.
There might be situation that you was the victim and your child is taking.
Yes.
So look back. If you are the mother, just go and watch what's going on with your child. Your child is a mirror of you.
If you know, understand, tell your child, you know, I was going through this and this and this.
Very bad situation. You don't have to say correct name. What happened is just lightly start talking to the child.
It depends how old child is, because it is grown-up child, then you can have the conversation. And
but if it's like before 12, age of 12, you cannot tell the straight. You have to put the child to the bed, sleep, and
in the sleeping time.
Very deep sleeping time, tell the story. The child will not know anything. It's because they are in a deep state. So they will not know. So don't even, sometimes people cannot talk directly to the children, so they take the picture of the child and they start talking to the child to the picture. So it's kind of because it's connected to energy. So you don't have to be next to your child.
Everything is energy. Yes.
Energy. There are some people, there's sometimes people, they scare the child will wake up, right? So okay, take the picture of your child and start telling the story.
Because you connect. It's our, because energy, it's information. Everything is information. And our like we have the how it's called, they are speaking with each other. Now I don't remember, but anyway, we are speaking with each other all the time, but we don't know about this because this happening in energy field. So we send the energy. That's right. Some people, we feel that someone want to call us and they call them. They call us, or we just take the telephone and call them, because we are connecting, we're speaking with each other all the time in information field. And you know, when we talk about the rape and things like this, there is many people, they don't know that sometimes there are children, they born with both gender. They have both gender. But sometimes we say, like, a girl, she can be very feminine and you know, but she can have two gender anyway. And yes, and from where this come, it can be that the mother want to have a girl and the father want to have a boy. It can be very, very easy, very, very simple.
It's because the energy of mother having my beautiful daughter, and father, my son. So those two energy combined to the child, and that's what happens.
Yes, and this happens very often. We see in some places there is more, and
it's growing bigger and bigger, because what we, parents parents, they don't realize what they're doing for their children.
Yes.
Even
It's the
before
same
they're
with
born, they have to start thinking, I want a child healthy, no matter what. Just relax, not go so deeply focusing on what I like it. Don't stop doing that, or criticizing a woman. Oh, you got pregnant with the daughter, I want a son, and then she is the victim of the situation. And then the child take this, oh, I born as a girl, and my father wants me a boy, so I have to show him I'm gonna be a boy. Be strong, be tough. I don't want hair long. I want to have the short. I was kind of one of the child. When I was born, my father wants a boy. And when I was born, that time, there was no sonogram, so they couldn't see what they gonna expect. So I was born, okay, girl, okay. But I took already that energy, and I became a boy. Then after that, me was a sister, and also, oh, I want a boy. Thank God, she was more girly than me. Maybe, I don't know, but she was on the side. She went on the side. He didn't like her. And then finally, after like 4 years after, boy came out. He didn't care what was it, because he was kind of like, okay.
Yeah. The perfect
when you let it go, it comes what you will like to have it. But if you are pressing on something, you will not get it.
Yeah, because you close the door to this. It's too much pressure. You block the energy.
And it's the same thing as like first, let's say the women want a career. No, I don't want to have children right now. So they take the pills, stuff,
Yeah.
No children. No. I don't want to be pregnant. I don't want to pregnant all the time. No pregnant. And it comes like 10, 20, 15 years later. Oh, it's time to have start planning the children. And what? Surprise, nothing. Yeah. She cannot be pregnant. Oh, what's going on?
Because she blacked herself.
First thinking, because she was saying all the time, no children. I cannot be pregnant. So she put
She coding herself. Yes.
Right. So she coded herself, no children. And what? Your body is doing whatever you want, right? No children. I have a very true example. The girl was trying in vitro, nothing. Another in vitro, nothing. They spent so much money for that, nothing. So what they have to do it? They did his sperm, and they found some girl that she will be similar to her, and took an egg from her.
Surrogate mother?
No.
Okay.
They took the egg from her, and they planted. I mean, they first doing outside and put it in her womb, straight. So they actually first prepare her with the hormones, so she's start doing something, because if they not give her pills or anything to help her with the hormones, she will not get pregnant, of course. So they prepare her with the hormones, and then they knew this is the time to put inside.
Yeah.
And the child grew inside everything, but she's not the biological mother.
Yeah.
She got pregnant of her son, but he's not her child. If they want to do DNA, the father is father, but not the mother. So what? This boy will not be carrying his mother line.
No.
He will carry of the mother who was a donor.
The line will die in some way, but this is not.
No, there is, but no one knows who was the mother.
No.
Because
And
she
there
is
he will have,
incognito.
oh,
No,
now we
she's
have the conflict already in him.
yeah,
So
yeah.
fuck out.
So
It's so,
this kind of situation is, oh my gosh.
and it's
And
always like,
another like examples, the mothers cannot get pregnant.
yeah,
Of course, they was working, never have time, but maybe they was not ready yet. And came time they was ready to have a children, but they couldn't. Something happened with one of them, and they decided they're gonna just have a child from how you call that, from the place where they have children,
adoption.
yeah, from the
Yeah.
adoption
Mm.
center. And they adopt the child. They was so happy, have family, together. Month or maybe depends. Sometimes a month, sometimes a year. She got pregnant because
Yes,
she got
this
like
happened very often.
relaxed. Yeah, she
Yes,
got
this happened
relaxed.
very
Now
often.
she has a child. She can
Yes,
take care. You
yes.
know,
And
her
it's so
body,
crazy. Yeah.
her body
Sorry.
got what she wanted, to be a
Yeah,
mother.
yeah. But it's so crazy about this adoption because
Mm.
sometimes we adopt some child and there's no connection, DNA, no connection, but there is the conflict. The child anyway can show the not biological mother and father, but conflict in the ancestors line. It's so crazy.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
example is a mother didn't want to have a child with, because she knew that in her ancestors line was a cancer, let's say, right? So she said, no, I don't want to have, because I might carry the cancer and give to my child. So what they do said, I need to find a child with a clear history that
yeah.
the child would are perfectly healthy. Okay, in the family there was nothing, right? What they knew.
Yeah.
And they got the child. A couple years later, the child got cancer. Why? Because he was in the field of this family, and he took
Exactly.
her her ancestors,
Yes.
because he was a child of her. She didn't want a cancer for her child. She got it because she
Mm.
was very, very strongly emotionally, no, 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 I don't want a cancer
Banned.
in my child.
Yes.
And she gave to
And
this
they,
boy,
yeah.
even he was not biological child.
Yes, exactly. So this work, and the same with homosexual people. Yeah, there is the conflict too. So it's not sickness; it's just the conflict we have in our
Mm-hmm.
ancestors' line, in our body. In it's not some they can be from like with me with the
Mm-hmm.
Inca. It was not
Mm-hmm.
from my ancestors. It was from my before life under
Mm-hmm.
another world war when I
Okay.
was have my life. So it was connected with this life, but still. So sometimes it comes from there, and sometimes it can be like you said. It can be from just some conflict in us happening for maybe 1 week ago, and maybe we get the job we don't want to have. We have last like fighting. We need this job, but we don't want. It's something about this job, but we need to take it. And then when we like, okay, we give up and we like, yes, okay, we write the contract, we go to the job. What happening? Bam! Something goes up. We will be sick or something happen with us
And
because
and it's not come to this situation. That's true.
yes, and yes, it can be like we broke a hand or something, so we
Yeah.
can't work
Yep.
because there was the conflict. So this will comes up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's don't need to be like sickness or something. It's
No, it's so
every
many
conflict.
things.
Now, every conflict, every comes from emotion. Emotion, the bomb, emotional bomb, if I
Like,
can.
okay, because now mostly we said like deeply in our ancestor, but it cannot be ancestor. Could be just like between you and your children. So
Yes.
let's say you are having a child. The child is growing with you, staying all the time, 24 hours a day, and of course mother is the first person in the world. It's caring since the beginning, right? So the mother, it comes like to giving the child to the preschool, and you know, it's the first day of separation. It's a straight, like, you know, in my case, I could say it's better slowly being with the mother go to preschool together with the children
It's
in the
the
beginning,
same
and
here.
slowly adapt it. This is great. But what they do all over the world is the same story. They just bring the child to the preschool, mother out right away.
Yeah.
It's a big separation between mother and child, and the child, are
Get
scared.
sick.
I am with the very strange people, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. And let's say the lady would just raise a voice, and the child, oh my gosh, and kind of like, put so much
pressure.
stress on the child, and the child come home, right? The mom pick him up. He's so happy, and what? He's going sleep, fever,
Yes.
fever. What's going on? Where did this come from? Because he was in the deep stress in school, and came, mommy took him, now he's fine, I'm with my mommy, okay. And it starts to right away clean. So what, the body was fighting, right, fighting in the
healing
school.
comes, emotional healing, when mom
and the
she
child
gave
came
the
from the
love.
school, it starts healing.
Yes.
Healing,
the closeness of
good, I
mother.
feel so great. And what, the body start, because
Release.
it's like
Release.
we don't know what's going on inside, but inside there is some kind of like I need to breathe, to this, all body, it start fighting inside, right? It's kind of a war.
Yes.
So what, now after war we have to clean. So there comes something, in our body, and start cleaning. So when they clean fast, that's why we got the temperature, right? Even the adults. But this is very, very simple,
That's happening very, very
beautiful.
often.
And sometimes there is a situation why all classroom has the same situation. Because they said, some problem, right? So there is kind of germs, blah blah blah. Okay, so they have to close the school. But as you could see, I'm not gonna talk about what's going on in this world right now, but what they have to do with
we know it already.
With this, so it's so many, because this is what we're talking about, what we're getting, right? Like people getting this, they very badly want to.
Be careful, very be careful. And it's this, what the hand would show, the hand, they put here, yes, the left, the left, in hierarchy, in ancestors,
but this is, it's about your territory.
Yes,
you are taking you are taking my territory.
Yes,
I don't want that. So do you want that someone comes to your house and do whatever they want?
No.
So this is my body, my territory. Don't touch me. Don't put anything that it's not mine.
Yes.
That's why, we have to go like easily with that. So like,
be aware.
This is fun.
Think. Yes.
Don't put pressure on that, because if you are like, oh no, this will kill me or something, well, because you are fighting with that. Don't fight with that.
Yes, because when then it comes, yes, when you are afraid, it's pressure, stress. So you lower your
vibration.
Yes, you lower your vibration and
immunology.
Yeah, yes. So
immune system.
Yes. So the same was for me when I was in Poland. I was in like maybe almost 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks you went to visit your family.
I went to, yes, it was after in the end of this, between
December.
Doesn't matter. But anyway, so I was there like almost 2 weeks, and then maybe 1-2 days before I was going home. So my daughter, she told me that, Mom, I have positive,
C.
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 18 or 20.
No. Positive C. Okay.
Yes, So she told me, I have positive, so it's better maybe if you will stay. And I was like, what? No, I am coming. I don't care. And when I come home, we was hugging and everything like this. I don't have nothing. Nothing.
Because you didn't go through this, like, if you be scared, of course you will get it.
Yes, of course. And she was the only one. So
because she might get scared of something.
She was fighting with this C. She was fighting sometimes. She didn't know if it like this or like that. So
right.
And when she was like, I don't give a shit anymore. Bye-bye. Welcome. But anyway, she was like, she don't care.
Right.
Okay. Just lost the smell. She just lost the smell, nothing so much.
Oh, she lost the smell. Okay.
So it is like this. So there is no sickness. Hello, world. There's no sickness.
We just have a conflict between us.
Yes,
that's it.
It's only the conflict, yes, in ourselves and between, ourselves and between. So
between who are we having problem? Just not just only families. It's between your boss and you. Let's say the boss are sucks, and you start having big emotions about I don't like him. He's just very bad person and this and that, and you live with that.
Yeah.
So how
and from where this come? From all this come? It comes from. I get this now. It's like because I'm not channeling today, but sometimes this it comes from our ancestors very far away. There was the conflict between species.
What
species,
do you mean?
Different not spices.
Species. Okay.
Species. Spice Girl. We are Spice Girl. Yes, we are. But the species between the race, there was the conflict. So now we see this all around. You understand?
That's what it started.
There was started because they have the life in peace. But there was something that was there was something that was triggering them, so they start to fight between with each other. So okay, about this spice and the different life we can talk about some another time. It will be very interesting. But how we can finish this? It's like the most important: observe yourself, be honest to yourself. You don't need to be honest with somebody else, but for sake, be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Open your eyes, don't close them, and look around what people show you, what the words show you, what happening in you. Don't fight with your emotions, just look on them, observe them. So you will know, and when you know, then it's the first step to heal yourself and other through yourself. So Yeah, it was amazing. Thank you so much for today. And yeah, there will be
Remember to
more.
subscribe, share,
Yes, and
put some
like if you
comments.
like.
Yes, please. Share with others, and
Yeah.
write down some comments if you have questions you would like to ask us, me, or personally, or Kasia, Inka. We're gonna
Yes.
put some information under this movie video,
Yeah.
how you call, and we're gonna share some information also, what you should, where should you look for, and who you should contact.
Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank everyone who watching us. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Much love to you.
You
Bye
same to
bye.
you. Bye.